All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. CBI arrests senior Congress leader P Chidambaram in connection with INX media corruption case to be produced in court today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to embark on a three-nation tour to France, United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. France says Kashmir bilateral issue between India and Pakistan. Government to make FASTag mandatory for all vehicles from December this year. Union Home Secretary Rajiv Gauba appointed new Cabinet Secretary. And in cricket, India to take on West Indies in the opening match of World Test Championship at Antigua today. The CBI has arrested senior Congress leader and former Finance Minister P Chidambaram in connection with the INX media corruption case. He was arrested by the probe agency last night from his Jorbagh residence in New Delhi. Chidambaram, who was kept at the CBI headquarters after his arrest, will be produced before a court today. Chidambaram was missing since rejection of his anticipatory bail by the Delhi High Court on Tuesday. He, however, appeared at Congress headquarters and addressed the media yesterday evening. Rejecting reports of his evading the law, he told reporters that he was working with his lawyers through the last night, preparing his papers for his bail application. More from our correspondent.
The CBI, which was looking for Chidambaram since Tuesday after his anticipatory bail application was rejected by the Delhi High Court. The Congress leader moved Supreme Court seeking protection from arrest in the INX media cases. However, he failed to get any immediate relief from the Apex Court, which will hear his plea on Friday. The CBI has been seeking Chidambaram custodial interrogation in the case pertaining to alleged irregularities in the grant of foreign investment clearance to INX Media when he was finance minister in the UPA 1 government. The senior Congress leader's role had come under the scanner of investigating agency in the INX Media case involving 305 crore rupees. In the INX Media case, the CBI had registered an FIR in May 2017 alleging irregularities in Foreign Investment Promotion Board clearance granted to the media group for receiving overseas funds. With Dipendra Kumar, Sanjeev Jasotia, AIR News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will leave on a three-nation visit to France, United Arab Emirates and Bahrain today. In the first leg of his visit, Mr. Modi will meet French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris and hold bilateral talks on trade, security, energy security, counter-terrorism and maritime cooperation in Indo-Pacific. He will also meet French Prime Minister Edouard Charles Philippe. Mr. Modi will address an event of the Indian community at the UNESCO headquarters in Paris and inaugurate a memorial for the Indian victims in two tragic air crashes of Air India flights in 1950 and 1966. Talking to AIR, Indian Ambassador to France Vinay Mohan Quatra said that Prime Minister's visit comes at a very crucial time and will boost cooperation between the two countries in various sectors.
A very strong personal relationship between the Prime Minister of India and the President of France. It is also characterized by a very comprehensive nature of cooperation stretching across all the domains. Whether you take traditional areas of defense, whether you take the global challenges of counterterrorism and climate change, in all the areas, the strategic partnership between India and France has actually grown from strength to strength.
Our correspondent covering the Prime Minister's visit has filed this report.
The bilateral discussions between India and France will strengthen the bond that exists between the two countries in key areas of strategic cooperation such as cybersecurity, international solar alliance, and joint development projects in information technology and trade. Mr. Modi will visit the United Arab Emirates, where he will be awarded with the Order of Zayed, the highest of civil order named behind the founder of the country. The visit to Bahrain is significant as this will be the first visit of an Indian Prime Minister to the country. Mr. Modi will inaugurate the renovated Krishna Temple in Manama. He will also hold talks with the Prince of the State of Bahrain. As India has been extended a special invitation for the G7 summit, Mr. Modi will attend the summit held at Biarritz, France on 26th. Joy, AIR News, Delhi.
France has said that Kashmir is a bilateral issue between India and Pakistan and the two countries should resolve their differences through dialogue. In a statement, French Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian said his country's constant position on Kashmir is that India and Pakistan should resolve their differences through bilateral dialogue to establish lasting peace. France has also called for restraint, de-escalation and easing the situation. It is essential to abstain from any measure likely to aggravate tensions, the statement said. Meanwhile, Bangladesh has also said that abrogation of Article 370 by New Delhi is an internal matter of India. As many as 774 middle schools out of 3,000 reopened in Kashmir Valley yesterday as restrictions have further eased. Primary schools across the valley reopened from Monday. Information and Public Relations Director Syed Sehri Shaskar said some private schools also started functioning in the valley. She said hospitals and banks are functioning normally in Kashmir. State Governor Satyapal Malik reviewed the security situation in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh regions and called for constant alertness to ensure peace and normalcy. Mr. Malik, in a meeting held at the Raj Bhavan yesterday evening, reviewed the status of security and law and order scenario in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Union Home Secretary Rajiv Gauba will be the new Cabinet Secretary. Mr. Gauba, a 1982 batch IAS officer of Jharkhand cadre, will replace P Sinha. The Appointments Committee of the Cabinet has approved the appointment of Mr. Gauba as the Cabinet Secretary with a tenure of 2 years from 30th of this month. The government has also appointed Ajay Kumar as the Defence Secretary. Brij Kumar Agarwal has been appointed as Secretary to the Lokpal and Subhash Chandra as Secretary of Department of Defence Production. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari has announced that FASTags will become mandatory for all vehicles from December this year. Launching the new website of his ministry in New Delhi, Mr. Gadkari said over 52 lakh FASTags have been issued till date. FASTags are being issued by 22 certified banks through various channels such as point of sale at NH toll plazas and selected bank branches. A FASTag is a reloadable tag that automatically deducts toll charges and allows a vehicle to pass through a toll gate without stopping for the payment. It uses radio frequency identification RFID technology to make cashless payments through a prepaid account linked to it. Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has said that the government is working on a priority basis to ensure that India's share of water as per the Indus Water Treaty does not flow into Pakistan. Speaking to reporters in Mumbai, Mr. Shekhawat said that the government is working on various hydrological and techno-feasibility studies to ensure that this excess water can be diverted for use by Indian farmers, industries and public at large. These comments assume importance as Indo-Pak relations are at a new low after the government scrapped Article 370 provisions that gave special rights to Jammu and Kashmir. The centre has put on a fast track all the development projects of the Northeast to complete them within the stipulated time. This was conveyed by Dr. Jitendra Singh, the Minister of State for Development of Northeastern Region, Doner, to Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio, who along with a delegation of senior officers met him in New Delhi yesterday. Mr. Rio discussed with him the proposal for setting up an airport at Sitio in Kohima. He also informed the Chief Minister that a proposal has been sent by his ministry for sanction of 1,000 crore rupees towards the project. Union Labour and Employment Minister Santosh Kumar Gangwar has said the government is planning to set up ESI hospital at each district in the country. He said currently there are over 450 ESI hospitals across the country and plans are afoot to set up in the remaining districts too. He was speaking after laying the foundation stone for a new OPD building and dedicating the ESI Medical College and Hospital to the nation in Hyderabad yesterday. He further said the government has initiated several measures to provide monthly pension to the workers in unorganized sector. The tourism industry has emerged as one of the key drivers of growth among the services sector in India. Odisha has more potential for its cultural richness and diversified land of heritage and tradition, which attracts thousands of visitors every year. Addressing the nation from the ramparts of the Red Fort on the 73rd Independence Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India has much to offer if domestic tourism increases.
हमारा देश टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन के लिए दुनिया के लिए अजूबा हो सकता है, लेकिन किसी न किसी कारण से जितनी तेजी से हमने वो करना चाहिए हम नहीं कर पाए। आइए हम सभी देशवासी तय करें कि हमें देश के टूरिज्म को बल देना है। कम से कम पूंजी निवेश से ज्यादा रोजगार मिलता है, देश की इकोनॉमी को बल मिलता है और दुनिया भर के लोग आज भारत को नए सिरे से देखने के लिए तैयार है।
A report from our correspondent.
Odisha tourism is imbibed with long stretch of coastline, museum, temple, biosphere reserves, wildlife, nature and much more that actually makes it one of the worthy and must-see destination of the country. A domestic tourist, Supriya, who is on tour to Odisha, says,
Odisha is rich in natural beauty, beautiful beaches, fantabulous architectural artwork, temple and many adventure places to see it. The place like Chilika, Bhitarkanika, Sundarban, Konark, Puri Temple, Hirakud Dam, Harishankar attract large number of domestic tourists as well as foreigners.
Undoubtedly, domestic tourism will have a multiple effect on job creation, skill development and boost allied sector like aviation and hospitality. Tapan Maharana, AR News, Kotak.
The Election Commission of India is introducing a program for the electors to cross-check their details registered in the voters' list. A release issued by the Chief Electoral Officer of Tamil Nadu, Satyabrat Sahu, says the move is to ensure a cent% error-free electoral roll. It is in connection with a special summary revision of the roll with the 1st of January next year as the qualifying date. The month-long verification program would be from the 1st to the 30th of next month. The centre has notified new sets of health warnings for all tobacco products by making an amendment in the Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Packaging and Labelling Rules 2008. In a statement, Union Health Ministry said the new warnings will come into effect from the 1st of next month. The text messages that will be printed on the packs are: Tobacco causes painful death. A national toll-free number 1800-11-2356 will also be printed on packs to assist the users to quit. India will take on West Indies in the inaugural World Test Championship opener at North Sound in Antigua today. The match will start at 7 p.m. Indian time. All India Radio will broadcast bilingual commentary on the match alternately in Hindi and English. Sports Minister Kiren Rijiju and former India football captain Baichung Bhutia flagged off the Delhi leg of Op Blue Freedom yesterday. This is an initiative in which a group of armed forces veterans train sports enthusiasts in survival training and self-defense. Op Blue Freedom is a nationwide adaptive scuba diving program for people with disabilities as well as the able-bodied. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Abhishek Mukhopadhyay.
Thank you, Anuja. The CBI arresting former Finance Minister P Chidambaram after a cat-and-mouse game has been covered by all the dailies today. Chidambaram arrested in INX media case after high drama, headlines The Hindu. The Indian Express reports on the latest Trumpism on India-Pakistan. The daily adds quoting the US President as saying, "Will do best I can to mediate on Kashmir issue." With new Motor Vehicles Act in place, be ready to maintain road and traffic discipline. The Pioneer reports, behave yourself on road or pay through nose from September 1st. The Times of India cites the recent ruling of the Supreme Court, not rape if woman has sex knowing marriage unsure. On individuals not making to the National Register of Citizens NRC list, the Asian Age reports 200 new foreigners tribunals in Assam to tackle NRC rush. And finally, a report in the Times of India says in 15 years, surgeries for weight loss expand 100-fold with Delhi, Punjab and Maharashtra leading the rush. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Abhishek. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. CBI arrests senior Congress leader P Chidambaram in connection with INX media corruption case to be produced in court today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to embark on a three-nation tour to France, United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. France says Kashmir bilateral issue between India and Pakistan. Government to make FASTag mandatory for all vehicles from December this year. Union Home Secretary Rajiv Gauba appointed new Cabinet Secretary. And in cricket, India to take on West Indies in the opening match of World Test Championship at Antigua today. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.